tell me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Just the women!
We have a salty soap today from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
For that, you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
It's a beautiful morning with the Barbershop Duet.
Hi, I'm Marcus Klinger with Klinger Vocal Studio.
And I'm Sarah Vincent with Sarah Vincent Virtual Pilates.
But on Wednesdays and Saturdays,
we are the Barbershop Duet.
Hey, y'all, come on in. We're so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. And if you happen to be here during the live premiere, would you join the chat? There's some awesome folks from all over the world who we'd love to meet you. Mm-hmm. And what's our mention today?
Our mention today, speaking of the salty seas here, it's a little chilly out on the water sometimes, and you could have one of these.
This is our chill mill from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is the working man's friend when it comes to adding menthol to your soaps in the easiest and most controllable way. This comes with its own grinder on top, y'all, and a nice supply of solid menthol. Menthol is an alcohol. This grinds it up right into your soap lather. And I find that 3 twists, ooh, it's the sweet spot for me. I love it. So thanks, Douglas and Fran, for turning any soap in our entire collection into a summer favorite. I love this thing. And
so
what's our soap?
Summer, this soap, I've seen the label go by so many times, and I really always wanted to get it. And I told Marcus because my grandpa actually was on the sea a lot and raced sailboats, and they were like working on them in the driveway. Like we were around them a lot, and we are very close to the ocean. So I'm very curious, just because the label alone. But it just came up for sale last time because it's summer out on the ocean.
And y'all, the community loves this one, including Bjorn, who is in Sweden, where the original homage for this exists. Let's meet the soap. All right, y'all, so from the sales page at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements.
Arrgh, it's Beyond Salty. Fans of ocean-esque scents will love this, and fans of Swedish Dream Sea Salt body soap will absolutely freak.
Old Salty, like the bath soap it's dedicated to, is both invigorating and refreshing with a kiss of sunshine. This stuff is sure to put a smile on your face. P.S. If you are not familiar with Robert Carey's work at Zen Shaving, check him out. He was one of the finest brush makers on the scene, and he really takes it to another level. Pure art.
Wow.
And y'all, while Sarah was researching the original soap, I heard her over here laughing her head off before the episode. And why?
So I followed the link over to wildoceandirect.com, where I found the soap. And then it turns out it's actually a website where you can buy crab, fish, all other soaps.
No, this is so aquatic. You can buy seafood salad alongside of it. So from that website, this is the description for the original soap.
Made with sea kelp and natural flower extracts, plant-derived ingredients. Repeat after us. Pump, lather, sail away.
Y'all, I'm so excited just because of how beloved the original is. And, ooh, if we know the filters over at PAA, there are some miracles and wonders in store in this one. Let's unbox it. We had to rescue the chill mill, but they're in here, y'all, so you did not see this one. This one's coming soon, a rapper banana with special guest Lee Nunez. You didn't see that one yet. You did see this one. Look at that, y'all. Beautiful. Oh, look, I love how clean and dapper that label is. Nothing extemporaneous there. Just simple and pure. I love it. All right, y'all, here's the perfect salty friends. We're headed out to international waters. Come along with us. My eyes are not good enough to see what's written on his collar. Can you see?
I think it says for Robert Casey.
Right.
Is that in the description?
That might have been the person he was talking about.
There's a little hidden message on there.
Oh, it's very sweet. These little personal homages.
Don't you just feel like you know the dude on the picture, though? Like, he just looks like such a cool dude.
Like Robert Shaw from Shaw's, y'all. I'm excited. Ooh, we're going to need a bigger boat. Okay, you do the first impression. Yes, because I want to ask you questions. Besides, secret time, it was Sarah's eyebrow that won up the most when it came to Old Salty. She was like, no, we need to get this one. I feel like I'm totally with you on this. All right, here we go. I kind of hope that this is an aquatic with more of like the salty sea air side of things. Right? Because
we have had some aquatics, but they go more like sweeter, just naturally. Right. But by the bay where we are, it does have like more of that beach,
right? Right, yeah. So I kind of hope this is more of a out there on the bracing North Atlantic, kind of a sea salt spray feel, because I think that's kind of what it is.
It's been a long time since I was on a boat on the ocean. But when you are, just this sea spray itself, it kind of hits you on the skin, and when you get off, like there is that saltiness left on you.
It's a whole different world when you're out there, y'all. So, yeah, all right, take it in, see if it brings back some memories.
Let's see if I can get it open. There we go. Okay, here's the pour for those who like to see a good classic pour here.
All right, take it in.
Oh, it is definitely salty, but there's a sweetness here, but it's more it's not like some of the other aquatics that we have that's more like a tropical sweet.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right.
I don't know what is making it. Maybe like a different floral that we're not as used to. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But I don't get like straight up seaweed, if you were wondering, because I did read that. It's not.
No biologicals maybe in this. Right?
I mean, it could be, but that is not the whiff that I'm getting directly.
Sure.
I get actually more like daytime sunshine outside than I do like, darker, foggier air than I was thinking.
It said a hint of sunshine, y'all.
Yeah.
Nice. So what do you get that's ocean-esque? Is there salt? Does it smell salty?
Not as like overwhelmingly as I was, prepping for, but it is there.
Okay.
But it adds to the experience, I think.
Oh, okay. So then what else is swimming around in there?
It's funny because I'm not getting sand. I'm not getting like seashore.
Right.
I'm definitely getting like out on the open water vibe.
No, so you can't really see the beach from where
I don't think so. I think we're on an adventure somewhere.
Love it.
It's funny. I really want to figure out what that sweet is, and I am having a hard time.
Oh, I love that. I love it when you can't tell what.
But I kind of like, at least just straight off the puck, like I kind of like that I can't tell.
Right.
It is pretty. It's not like if you were worried about being on the ocean and it's smelling like kind of like, the seaweedy, earthier kind of things out there.
Yeah,
You're not getting that. It's definitely the brightness, the sea spray kind of part that I'm getting.
Right. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, I really, I don't know. Can you figure out that in between part? I'm kind of curious what you think.
I will help you out. Let's see what you got.
I think it may be a nicer sailor than the guy from Jaws. I just got to say, like getting the whiff. I do think.
So it's more Richard Dreyfuss than Robert Shaw?
I think so. Okay. At least first whiffs. See what you think. You'd want to give this guy a hug. See?
Whoa. Oh. Whoa, okay, hold on. Hold on. I have never had a shaving soap that does not have a hint of menthol in it, I don't think. Wash over me like a beautiful ocean breeze and the cold kind. Because y'all, as we drove from Sacramento to San Francisco yesterday, we literally watched the temperature go from 107 down to the like 60s,
65,
right?
I think, yeah.
As we drove and as the property values went up, the temperatures went down. Right?
40 degree difference.
The thing about this, we are very used to at night a gorgeous, bracing breeze coming off the water here in San Francisco. And this, I don't know how, but this captures it. It's the reason that half of us don't even have air conditioning here in the Bay, because at night you throw all these windows open and you got this beautiful natural breeze right off the water, and it carries with it that beautiful bracing cold quality as well as some of those lovely smells of the water itself. This captures that essence so beautifully. I can just feel the fog coming in over my head, and I can feel that chill coming in.
But it's funny because I still felt sunshine. Even though I was getting that smell, I still felt like I was daytime.
Yeah, for me, I get a little bit of a foggy evening and feeling. Now, I do totally get the sunshine. I totally get how that's there.
Right.
But for me, more of the way my brain interprets this is like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night on an autumn bay evening when the fog has rolled in and you feel that breeze, that wind, 10, 15 miles an hour coming in off the water that just takes everything that was hot about the day and erases it and almost just kind of gives you this shower of coolness. And it's just something that happens every night here, even in the summer. And that is what's giving me that sense. Is like, whoa, it's just that beautiful vibe, which Fran said was tricky to create, right? A vibe, but this is giving me that
I'm
cool
out
ocean
there.
vibe. Now, to your sweet.
Yeah, see what you can find, because I'm stumped.
Oh, it is a charming sweet roll. It is,
that's a good word.
Almost as charming as a candy, but it's not. Hold on. Whoa. And it is. It's a little bit like if you could turn florals into a candy.
I'm with you.
That, like a gourmand, if
I'm
you could
with
turn
you.
a floral scent into a candy gourmand, that for me is what's sitting in the middle of this.
I think a lot of times to get that sea vibe, sometimes there's more citrus that goes with it just to get that sea spray. But I don't get that from here.
Oh, that is a really good point. I'm so glad you said that. Y'all, I think what's most charming about this, and I think why my head is a little blown off, like you said, there is nothing of a traditional aquatic in here, which means no citrus. Like,
Right.
when's the last time we saw that?
I know. Like,
And
my brain is searching for it, but I know it's not. That's not what I'm getting.
No, so instead of using the citrus to be the sweet, they've taken the florals and they've somehow candied them, they've salted them, and
Yeah.
they've made them into something aquatic, but whoa, and maybe it's like the lighter, whiter florals, like the little flowers, like the jasmine flowers. Oh, wow.
And it's interesting because if you do spend a day out on the bay here by us,
Right.
the saltiness that's in the air, it does stay on you. So I which is different than being
Right.
on the beach side, because you have the smell of the sand and the
Yeah.
beach, and like kind of like the beach.
Very
you know,
true.
it's
Yes.
different than this one. It's a very different type of aquatic.
If you live in Middle America, yes, when you get home from a day at the beach, you can tell you've got a light dusting on you somehow. You've got those botanicals on you. You've got
But if
that
you-
marine
yeah.
layer on you. Right?
But if you're just on a boat, you don't have the sandy side. You do just have that sea salty air. It's different.
Yes, you're right. This is the smell of not having been on the beach. This is the smell of having been on a boat. And I think that's really different. Because, yeah, we
different.
used to go whale watching and we'd go
Right.
off a pier. Like every year, my class would go whale watching. So, and yeah, you wouldn't do it from a beach. You'd do it from a
Right.
boardwalk. So you wouldn't actually ever hit the sand.
Right, so it's different because if you go to Phoenix to get your beach scent, this is different. This is a different type of aquatic-y kind
And I
of
think
vibe.
the way that Good Vibrations is more of a boardwalk barbershop and the beach has the sand scent to it.
right, and then this one's completely different too,
Yeah,
but it does
and this
have a
one's-
similar kind of vibe.
The boat left 4 hours ago on this.
It's
Yo,
true.
you are out in the water. Yeah, I love this.
Right?
And it's a cool little bit of a rocky sea for me. And that's kind of the sense I get from this. Oh, it's just beautiful. So yeah, I get a candied floral surrounded by a layer of salt, surrounded by a layer of like ozone, kind of
yeah.
a sense to it. And then like a fresh air over like the entire thing. I just see concentric circles.
I know, I didn't even know that you could make fresh sea air smell like, like
Right.
that you can have it. Because anytime you get a candle or something where it's like ocean breeze,
Yeah.
this is so different. This is real.
I'm glad
I'm
you said
there.
that. Yeah, because my grandparents used to have a can of stuff that would freshen the air,
Right.
and it would say ocean or something like that. But you all know what that smells like. That's not real. That smelled like a dryer sheet.
Yeah.
This is totally different, yo.
It's surreal. It's like I could close my eyes and sort of be there. And it's nice. The saltiness goes right into the sweet here.
Right.
So they really work in tandem
Right.
to create that environment.
And I love that this is a soap that originally was meant to be functional. This is like a Swedish soap that might have been for fishermen, so that it's like a no-nonsense soap and a no-nonsense smell. Because you got to get fish guts and 8 hours worth of ocean off of your hands. This smell would be perfect because it adds to the aquatic vibe while giving such a beautiful, clean scent to it. And it's clean, a super
a good
clean
word.
scent.
But I do feel like I'm like when I take a whiff of that, I feel like I'm on a really nice, pretty movie set. Like where you're on a coast and there's water around, or you jump on the sailboat to go out. Like it's a different energy and vibe. Like I'm kind of in vacation mode to me. If I smell that, I'm like, if I just needed a break from reality, that would be a wonderful way to just cleanse your palate and kind of feel refreshed, I think.
Yeah, and to look at these scent notes, we might have to go from here to eternity. All right, y'all. So back to the sales page at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is your scent profile.
A clean, fresh, bracing scent of salty, crisp ocean air surrounded by, hints of balsam.
Balsam. Whoa. I wonder if that's sort of the floral we were
But
sensing.
it's a prettier kind of wood,
And then,
Driftwood. Good. I like that. That definitely fits this one. Okay. And then we were kind of wrong. Citrus with quieter notes of oak moss and vanilla. But they don't say wet citrus. So maybe
okay, we were way wrong. Thank you. We were, okay. Wait a minute. What would that citrus be? Hold on, let's start here.
it's got to be something different. Like,
Right.
or it's like the quieter side.
It's not lime.
'Cause it says quieter notes.
Right? I might get just a tiny, tiny bit of the sweetness of the outskirts of like a Meyer lemon.
I was
kind
going
of
to
a
say like
thing.
an orange peel,
Or for
orange
right,
blossom,
right,
maybe,
a little,
like
but-
barely on there.
Y'all-
It's sweeter though. It's
There is citrus in this. It is hiding behind a pillar in a beautiful way. And then quieter notes of oak moss and vanilla. Love it. Look, see if those click together for you. Can you kind of get a sense of those
but now that
as
I
partners?
with this, okay, smell for just the citrus.
Oh, okay.
Because you can kind of get a little different. A little,
Oh.
like orange peely,
Yeah,
something.
like maybe orange blossom. Is
That's
you're
what I'm
talking
thinking,
about, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I do kind of get that.
And now,
I get
just
that.
smell for the oak moss vanilla.
Okay, here we go.
Because they do blend oddly well.
Y'all-
Like, they almost turn into a nuisance.
I don't think you would get thrown out of bed for saying there is a little bit of barbershop hiding underneath all of this in that oak moss and vanilla combination. It's also in Boardwalk Barbershops. I'm saying, y'all, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
But those first few adjectives of clean, fresh, bracing scent of salty, crisp ocean air. Could not explain that any better. That's it.
And yet, there is something super kind about this Old Salty. I know we started off in a Robert Shaw vibe with this episode.
I'm switching.
This is not even, I think this is even kinder than Richard Dreyfuss. I'm trying
to think
not
even like Popeye. Cause
whoa, this is going to be what Popeye smelled like. Maybe. Hold on,
I don't know, you know, like... He had his fun moments, I guess.
Not enough olive.
No.
I think.
Yeah. And I know Donald's here, but he's kind of got grouchy little vibe to me, too.
Yeah, y'all, this at its heart is someone who is super kind, and then all of that ocean bracingness is kind of around the outside to kind of present a strong silent type, but at the center of this is a sweet guy, and I love that. So, yeah, definitely not Robert Shaw. Maybe a little bit Roy Schneider. Maybe a little bit Richard Dreyfuss in this, but yeah, definitely not.
But I would want to give this guy a hug immediately. Like, you can tell he had a pure soul, like a heart gold kind of thing, you know?
That's the it's the dad from Swiss Family Robinson.
Okay,
it's John Mills, right? So yes, definitely a sailor, right? He's out there with his family seeking adventure,
in the ocean,
but a sweet guy underneath
family
it all,
man,
right?
Yeah,
then you just want to go give him a hug because he's Haley Mills' dad too. Why don't you tell them what this is? Because this is for a future mention, but we'll tell you what it is.
Yes, but this is brand new to Marcus's side of the den, the Starcraft from Phoenix Shaving, and this blue just fit the theme well today. We had to bust it out.
I'm such a fan of my original atomic rocket brush that I kind of wanted to get the other bookend, and it's a little bit softer. Yes. It's a different shape. I love the blue. So yeah, y'all definitely
You'll get
great
to see
compliment.
it in action shortly here.
And this is my Captain's Choice Aquamarine Bowl. We were doing Old Salty. I had to get my Captain's Choice Bowl out. And this is our stupid broken bougie sprayer. I swear, if I have one wish left on that monkey's paw, we don't have a doorbell. The Shave Supply, Thousand Oaks. The Shave Supply. We just reached out to them to do an Instagram live because they have a barbershop, y'all.
And they're in California.
It's a no! Y'all, what is this? Thank you so much. Enjoy the sprayer, Garrett. Wait a minute.
We did.
Could it be?
Maybe.
Could it be?
They heard us screaming at our bougie
It's a new bougie sprayer, y'all.
Barbershop theme.
Okay, well, it's a barbershop. Y'all! Okay, hold on. We gotta do a little bit of research. Y'all, this bougie resurrection is compliments of Sean and Julie Smaldridge. Thanks, y'all. This was so kind of you. You have saved our little show.
It'll be used on every episode.
Barbershop thing.
It works great immediately.
It works beautiful. Oh,
quality bougie.
This is what we've been looking for.
All right, now we can bust out our new
all right, here we go.
brush here for you.
I love this Phoenix lather.
I'm getting whiffs from here, though.
Fun.
Like
I know.
Just from putting it in the bottom with a little water on there, I'm already getting smells going on.
Ooh. And you know, as long as we're here, why don't we show the folks how the chill mill works? Which you add a couple of twists of menthol.
This is actually a good soap to have because on the chill air out there of the ocean.
So I'm thinking, all right, and a 1 and a 2, that's all it takes. Right into the lather. Now, y'all, we don't do shaving here on the Barbershop Duet. However, I do realize that when I'm watching the shaving videos, I love to see how the lather coats the face. So we're going to do just a little bit of this for you here on the show.
Now we've added a chill factor.
Yeah, so let's see how this goes. Right? Oh, this lather.
I'm nervous for the chill.
Y'all, look at that. Boom!
But smell that. Something changed. Smell it.
Oh.
That adding the water effect really made it like more oceany. I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, y'all, look at that. 10 times more luxurious than anything that has ever come out of a can. And y'all, when it comes to being right down the line, this does not have a masculine or feminine quality at all. This has an old, salty, aquatic quality. This would be equally enjoyed by either of us.
It really sets the tone of like where you are. So I think that's why it works so well on both you and I. Like, I really feel like this is just an enjoyable scent for anyone.
And boy, that nor'easter breeze is really starting to hit my face. I think
chill.
we need to take this a little deeper and open the splash! Oh, you know what's interesting? Y'all, before I even got the little thing off the top of the aftershave, this is where I'm sensing the citrus.
Oh.
Hold on. Get a little bit of that in there. What do you get?
Oh, I'm with you. A
What do you
gentle,
smell?
sweeter side.
Yep, I get a beautiful little bit of a hint of lime and orange in the splash.
Oh,
You getting that?
interesting. Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
But it still doesn't take me to like a tropical side of the ocean.
No, and
I
it's
still am salty.
Right, and it's balanced in a way that you don't really sense it as citrus. There is something in the salt, there's something in the sea that's pulling against it. So you do not, look at my face, you do not really sense it as a fruit. You don't sense it as a citrus gourmand at all. It's doing something totally different.
I'm with you. Oh, it's gonna be a
that
good
came
day.
off in one piece. Yo, it's gonna be a good day. Okay, here we go. Oh, now it's a cologne. Now it's an aftershave.
Oh.
Y'all, you know what? I know typically there is not a rebalance done over at Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements between the soap and the splash. I get way more of the citrus here and a little bit of a woody.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so let's do this.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's put it on for real.
This is the Titanic with y'all on 3, 1, 2. Oh,
interesting.
right. This is a little bit more of that salty sea air. That's more of like the citrusy and the woody stuff.
Going for it.
Oh, she's going for it, y'all.
Let me give it a little official shaking here. Because this might be where you were saying, like, on you versus me.
Oh, now I get.
Things.
Oh, y'all. Citrus has been done here in a way I have never sensed before. So now I get it. Now I'm totally getting that this is a citrus. But y'all, this is the other side of the moon when it comes to how citrus is done.
Clean and fresh,
right.
And it's
well,
got
even
this
more
different
clean
thing.
and fresh
Yes.
somehow. Y'all, if the first whiff is how you are judging things, we were even talking to Fran at PAA who said that some noses are just unable to smell certain scent notes. So of course, to each nose, it's going to be different. But y'all, for something like this, it takes me 10, 15 minutes to really kind of get to know everything that's going on in the background of this scent. And there is a lot going on in the undercurrent.
And I think, but I do think it is when we smell some soaps and we talk about them taking us to a place.
Yes.
Like this is a new place for us to get to know. Yeah. Even though we have the bay right there, there's something here that has a different tier and layer to this scent.
And what's cool is for me, this starts as like a soapy scent because it's a soap.
Right.
But then once your nose kind of like, I don't know, feels a little bit safe in that soapiness, that's when it starts to go down under the surface and to find all of those woods, find the beautiful way the citrus has been completely redone in this. Y'all, this is like a whirlpool of like.
It is. And I keep trying to think of like if there's a time of day or like a time of year I'd want to use this. I know they dropped it for summer, but I don't know. This might be one that I really come back to all year long to just have like a gentle energy and smile on my face. And I do feel like what you were saying earlier, like there's different parts of the scent I could direct my nose towards. If I want to smell the more florally fruity side, if I want to smell more the salty ocean air side, like you can kind of navigate through the scent, you know?
This is one of the most enigmatic scents I have smelled from PAA. And now I get why it's perennial favorite. Right? Y'all, this takes you out of the ocean.
It really does. It's a totally different escape. Like I know we do go to smell the beach or something else to escape to, but it's a whole nother adventure.
So it's pretty simple, y'all. Just be Alex Kittner running around Martha's Vineyard on the 4th of July. You're going to catch a parade. You're going to karate chop some of the picket fences. And just about the time everybody starts going in the water, you're going to see Pippin over there and you're going to get your own. So head over to their website at phoenixartisanaccoutrements.com. Or even better, do it by way of the link in the description. It's an affiliate link, which lets them know that we sent you, and it gives us back a small percentage of the sale, which we'll probably spend on soap so we can make more episodes. It's at no cost to you, and we would be grateful. Well, I've had my shave, y'all, with Old Salty. And you know what? Let's have a grown-up conversation. This kept me up a little bit. It did. Thinking back over the review we shot, because I thought, I was calling it a candied flower for the whole first half. And then as soon as the splash came out, it was a beautiful citrus. It was a mandarin. I feel like I was describing two different things. Maybe I was. And you know what? As I sat down to record this, I thought, what better way, now that I've gotten to know this for a couple of weeks, what better way to help you get to know it? One moment, it is a candied floral. The next minute, it is a glorious and super mandarin orange. Y'all, the beauty is in the balance, and all of that gorgeous sea salt air is there with all of it. I completely get why this is such a favorite. Thanks, y'all. A salty citrus. Welcome to Messages.
So we clearly are having so much fun with our scents from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. We wanted to help you get in on that with a little giveaway for $20 gift card.
Also, that you can pick up an Old Salty soap for yourself if you like. All you have to do is be a subscriber here on YouTube and send an email to WeSentYou at thebarbershopduet.com so we can get back to you. The only way we will confirm for you that you have won one of our giveaways.
And check back on August 3rd to see if you are our lucky winner.
Best of luck, y'all.
How
How did we miss the citrus at the beginning?
It's fun because, okay, that's why I had you re-smell earlier, like to smell for different things, because I think it created such a new place that the citrus was making it be part of the scent, but we had to like pull it out, you know?
And y'all, if you think about some of the soaps we have recently covered, a lot of them have been like tropical drinks and using orange and pineapple in lots of other ways. Y'all completely the other way when it comes to citrus, but so the other way we didn't even find it at first. But
and it's until you really know it's listed there, like, wait a second, but it's further down on the list, and I think that's part of its kind of signature side to the scent, you know?
And y'all, if you could dig into an orange oil and only pull out the sweet to the extent that it is almost floral, I feel like that's what's happening.
I think that's what we were getting.
And it's so beautiful. So not maybe a candied floral, but a candied citrus orange for sure.
Or we were guessing orange blossom. So maybe a little combo of both.
Always mysteries and wonders, but always an adventure. And Douglas and Fran, thank you for painting with scent and creating these adventures, these places for us to go and explore.
I'm so glad we have a new friend, Old Salty, to add to our den today. Don't forget your next appointment with the Barbershop Duet.
You'll smell better just watching this.